thought a little explanation might be in order as to why and how I make these video memoirs. While my daughter and I were having lunch one day, we were discussing the fact that I don't know much about my grandparents and that I only have a few photos of them. My daughter said that with all the movies you make, you should make a movie for your grandchildren and great-grandchildren. You have had so many hobbies, and things will change so much in the next 10 or 20 years. It would be really interesting for them to know a little bit about your life and interests. So that became the plan. It all starts with a script. In essence, I was making a selfie video of a few high points of my life and my hobbies. I used a green screen so I can talk to the grandchildren like a virtual face-to-face living will and tell them my story. I talk into a teleprompter, which is a one-way mirror with an iPhone camera mounted behind it. In front of the mirror is an iPad with the script that I've written, enabling me to read it while the camera is taking a video of me. The video is then edited, and the green screen, which was behind me during the video filming, is made transparent. I can now put any background image behind my talking head to illustrate the story I'm telling. With the technologies of today, these stories can be digitized and stored in the cloud or any computer and be available without any degradation and can be viewed on a TV or any electronic device. And now for the good news. You can do almost the same thing without the talking head fancy stuff. I found two places in our area that specialize in the scanning of old photos. One of them is our own London Drugs that already comes to the Berwick. I have included a movie here that describes their service.
Tell us about this photo box. It sounds like a really, really good idea for getting those old memories online.
Absolutely. So in this digital age, it's a great way to preserve and save those memories that you may lose. So using something like the photo box here, you can bring into our store up to 800 photos.
It's a pretty good amount.
Yeah, 800 photos, anything 8.5 by 14.
Okay, so there's a size limit. So you can only go so large, right?
Absolutely. Once you bring it into our store, takes about a week, and we'll get those digitized for you, put onto a USB stick, and get that back to you so you can do whatever you need with your photos.
So how much does that cost?
It costs $180.
Okay.
Yep.
Which really, if you're preserving that many memories, it's really not that much of a cost.
It's actually quite a huge savings. If you were to do it individually, it would be well over $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a great value going with the photo box option. Yeah.
Okay, what are some of the examples of things that you can get scanned in there?
So a lot of people will be doing stuff like personal family photos. Right. But the other beautiful thing about it is you can do not just photos, but you can do documents.
Some of these?
Yeah, all sorts of different pieces you can do. Once again, 8.5 by 14, anything smaller than that, that fits in the box. We're approaching the 100th anniversary of Vimy Ridge.
Right.
Right, so I know for myself, I have a grandfather who fought, or a great-grandfather, sorry, that fought in the war. Getting his documents would be a fantastic thing that, you know, I've got all sorts of cousins and brothers and sisters, uncles, aunts, everybody can get a copy now.
Once you get it on a USB stick,
Yep.
you know, it's a little more secure that way.
Exactly.
Awesome. And so, okay, so maybe you've got a picture like Natalie brought in of her grandmother in her grad dress.
Yep.
And you want to do something with that now. Once you get these digitized, you've got a lot of different options of things that you can do with it. What are some of those that you could do?
Well, with this photo here, the first thing we could do is Photoshop some of the tears out of it. So we could restore that photo so that it looks like pristine condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if you wanted to get maybe that put onto a picture or something like that, or a mug, those are some awesome
Absolutely.
ideas.
We have all sorts of gifting. As you saw, the canvas here. We also do all sorts of photo books. So photo books is a great way, once again, sharing with all those cousins, relatives that maybe don't have the originals. You have a way of sharing those with them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great way to revise those memories. Awesome idea.
If you only have 100 or so pictures, there is a company that might even be less expensive. Your pictures and memoirs will be captured, digitized, and put on a thumb drive and easily shared with your family, and they will never fade away. You will be remembered forever.